down a hole, feeling so small, etc., etc. That bit went on quite long, but it was overall a good song to listen to. It was more depressing and sad than what I normally like to listen to. But since it's not my choice but a patron's, I have no choice in this matter. It was overall good, but a tad depressing, tad depressing. The wings kind of being clipped. I did not understand that line where he was talking about his wings are being denied from being flying or something like that. It didn't really make sense because you seem to be in your own wrath, your own pain, your own misery. You've dug yourself into a hole. You can't blame someone else's life, tomb, etc. loss for your misery. Yeah, it's you who put yourself in that position. So overall it was sad, depressing, but it sounded good because the music was so good, the vocalist was good. It sounded good, but not my cup of tea to listen to another time.
Right. Yeah, it was sort of dark. I've realized that many grunge songs happen to be more intense than others. So I wonder, when it came, I think it was received very well in America by rock fans because it was a breath of fresh air with a tinge of darkness to it. So I don't know what was the mood exactly among the fans, basically rock music fans. Not all kinds of music, because there was a lot of music at the same time, pop, that was very popular and that was becoming popular around the world. Somewhat ending days of maybe disco and things like that. But grunge somehow, captured a lot of fans from rock music for being this way. Almost trying to play a victim all the time, or always talking about pains in the life more than anything else. It's always difficult, other people are putting you down, other people are suppressing you. It's a sort of oppression that you're talking about all of the time, and many songs have this. Either it is suicidal, either it is bad, relationship gone bad and you're the victim, and it's mainly male dominant industry, grunge rock. I don't know even one female singer that we may have reacted to in grunge category. Alice in Chains, of course, with who was that? Oleta Adams? That there was a song that we reacted to.
No.
Yeah.
That is not Alice in Chains. That was Tears for Fears.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, right. Yeah.
These guys are depressing, and usually they live a miserable life even while they are superstars.
Oh, I think they live a good life, but with the fans to connect with.
Mentally and emotionally, I think they live a miserable life.
Maybe that's their
You can tell
mindset.
many of them are suicidal, have committed suicide, have died due to ODing. That also is a result of being depressed, lonely, etc.
Yeah.
So, they've lived a miserable life. You can't really expect them to sing happy songs, to be honest.
It's not about
Why
happy
they became
songs.
popular? Because it was something new, it was something different. It was something heavily marketed by MTV and the music companies. In the early 90s.
MTV was huge.
Heavily marketed. The music videos were literally stuffed down our throats or stuffed on our television screens 24/7. You had grunge, as if there were very few other genres. In fact, pop and other genres that happened to be pretty popular at that time actually took a back seat during prime time on MTV and other music channels around the world. So it's a result of just being, it's like burgers. We all know it's bad for us, but it has been stuffed down our throats literally all over the world. Wherever you go, you have burgers joints, you have burger joints all over the world. So it's the American dominance, it's the Western dominance as far as music goes too, and this happened to be one unfortunate thing. I can almost bet you that out of 95% or more grunge bands out there, at least one member has committed suicide or OD'd and died.
Yeah. Basically, the lifestyle, I think, it did take over the music. Coming from so much overconsumption, I would say, of narcotics and all over a period of time in rock music.
And actually, they may have been secretly paid, I feel, to actually promote drugs, So they heavily promoted drugs. They promoted a lifestyle as if they were always on drugs, even if they weren't. And they paid the price. Obviously, God punished some of them, and they paid the price.
There is a difficulty as well when an entire industry becomes tilted towards one thing, and they become, their reputation or the whole stage presence becomes somewhat, or the lifestyle that you have to be in that industry. It's very difficult for a sane person to be or exist in the same say scene or same environment, because they don't let anyone who's different from them prosper in that environment. So it's like our film industry that is in Mumbai, Bollywood that we call. If anybody is different, they don't let that person survive, because it's a conflict. It's a conflict between them and somebody else. Same, I think, Hollywood is more diverse. I would say, because they just live that diversity. Here in India, we have a lot of diversity as a country, but one industry that does not have diversity is Bollywood. So whenever you see somebody new or different is there, they really hound that person out, and that's what became with rock, and could have been a decline, because after grunge, I think hardly anything was left.
Yeah, basically that's the death of their own industry, and they deserve it, kind of.
So down in a
And
hole,
then songs,
of course they were.
songs like this, yeah, down in a hole, they are perpetually
It makes
down,
sense.
down in a hole mentally and emotionally. And as a country, I would say, America, which has created most of these grunge artists, is down in the hole today, as you can tell.